In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of 7 Days to Die on Alpha 20. I figured since this is a night quest, using the NVGs would be a smart thing to do. Oh, I just love how the power just... and the power goes out. I also have installed the next part of the UI I'm using, which gives you health bars of zombies and animals. My drone I can see is taking a little bit of damage. So it's not too much. I mean, if it gets too annoying or I don't like it, I'll get rid of it, but figured I'd try it. And it actually tells me the name of the zombies. That's a Tom Clark zombie. Feral, by the way, but a Tom Clark. Never knew that that zombie name was Tom. And now I know the zombie's proper name. All right, you going to stop moving for a second? And can I have a round ready when you're not moving? And you should be a Mo, right? Yes, you're a Mo. Now, you're a dead Mo who dropped a bag, so that's nice. There is a feral kitty in here, too. Not feral, but, you know, a cat. Okay.
My senses have picked up something.
See, it doesn't know where I'm at, because I'm using my NVGs, my light's not on. It can't even see me, which is just awesome for me. There's a rabbit dying someplace. Man, the rabbits are just freaking loud. Okay. I didn't have this marked as a working vending machine, or did I? Let me check. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Anything else I want out of you for this? I left my jailbreakers in the thing, so you know what? I'll grab a jailbreakers. I don't need it. I've got my own. Okay, Darlene. I've got lockpicks for days. But it's habit now, so. And it's really hard to break a habit. Even if it's a good habit, it's still hard to break. Now, the problem with... I see a foot. Oh, try again. That's just wrong. It is a hazmat zombie, though. That much I know, just by looking at its foot. Ooh. Here you go, buddy. Hey, somebody finish killing that rabbit. That rabbit sounds horrible dying out there.
Master, we are not alone.
Hey, Mo. Bye, Mo. It is interesting knowing how much more health the enemy has. That could be helpful. Oh. Too bright, too bright. Oh. Oh. Move. Watch that bleed in action. Wasn't how I planned on doing that, but I did want to check out how the bleed worked. See the bleed go. Come on. Give me a toilet pistol. Good for parts right now, because it's usually only a tier 1. So I would be breaking it down for parts. But hey, free pistol parts are free pistol parts. Now I'm hoping with the sneak going on. Oh, so this is a janitor. Well, it looks like a janitor, so that's the zombie's name. Oh, 6 times damage, and I put you down. Yeah, NVGs are sneak delight.
My senses have picked
Oh,
up something.
but it's not perfect. But it is awesome. Oh. Inadvertent. Oh, copper. Run away from him for a second. I can still see his health going down. Oh, and his acid is bright. Die? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm definitely getting a workout this time. This is definitely dodgy. Doing this at night, a new experience. Definitely. And at my level, will probably make most of the zombies in here really bad. And just think, this isn't even half as bad as the zombies are going to get. Because the other side, I think, has really, really stronger zombies in it. And since I know of the trap, I am going to disable the trap when we get over there. I'm not going to play their game. It'd just be stupid to walk into a trap that I already know about. I'm not going to wrench anything right now. If I want to wrench stuff, I'll come back later. Let's go around. Make sure this is loaded. Let's go around, get a little space. Businessman is named just Businessman. See, some of the zombie names I know, but a lot of them I didn't. So this is also informative. Not only fun, it's also informative. All right, I'm gonna grab that bag that was dropped earlier real quick. I think you're just more useful as scrap. And so are you. So shotgun ammo as I go, unless I start using a shotgun, it's just going to get scrapped. All right, I'm going to get ready for the vulture. There's 2 of them. I don't know if I can get all the way up there and snipe them. And they're not in a position that I can shoot them from the bottom, I think, either. They're both on that end. Well, all I can do is try, right?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh. Not fun when they get you on the stairs. This one, though. I can do that way. There's it right here. Thank God for the power of Snake. Yeah, you can't tell me Sneak doesn't work in this game. It's not perfect. But damn me, I walked right up in front of that vulture and opened a thing of trash before I even noticed how dangerous I was at the time. Oops. All right. Where is my drone? Come here. I'm going to drop some stuff into you. You are full. Oh, I forgot I had... Okay. I put a lot of... I made a run to empty out, to switch bases. I figured out that takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours in game to load up, go all the way over there, to empty out and come back. So I was only able to make one trip today so far. And oh, hello. There's a Mo. That's a dead Mo. And there's a check. The night vision goggles are useful. I mean, they're not perfect in what one would expect to be a night vision goggle, but still. Oh, are you better than mine? No. Oh, wait a second. Let's look at mine. Look at you. You are better than mine. All right. Well, I'll swap you out later. Yeah, these aren't what MVG goggles look like in real life. But for a video game, it's pretty good. I mean, once again, it's a video game. I think the Darkness Falls mod for the game turns them to a red color or a more reddish color, which might be nice. Okay, very, very quiet. All right, so I'm getting no penetration with penetrating ammo. Now, penetrator is supposed to work with penetrating ammo and archery. So I'm wondering why I'm not getting any penetration with that. Military boots. But they're not better than the ones I'm wearing, because I think it's already showing me that. 10.4. 8.9. Okay. Open up the passing gas, see what it's got. Decent acceptable. That's great. All right. This is where I can get really dicey. Several dogs. That went really well. Once again, knowing the placement, I think it would be nice if daytime placement and nighttime placement of zombies were different. There is a zombie walking outside in the snow. I can hear it. Not too close, but I can hear footsteps out there.
Master, we are not alone.
And so did my drone finally hear it as well. Now, is that a full-on horde coming through? Or is it just a single zombie? Sounds like a single zombie, just being annoying. Yeah, this one's awake already. Irradiated. So you can tell the irradiated's because they're brighter. That's actually really cool. Okay, that's several zombies up there now. I can't ignore that. I've got to deal with it. Hey guys, you know, there is a... Oh. Bulletproof glass. So it isn't easier to get through. Oh. Very bright when I bring out the burning pick of death. Hi guys. Oh, most of you are ferals too, huh? Oh man, just body parts are flying. Okay, that's just too much fun. Okay, now that we have peace and quiet again, we'll continue. Sorry about the interruptions. You know how zombies are in this world. They just have to be, it's all about me, me, me. Zombies don't think about... Okay, I remember this. plug to nowhere. Now it looks like it's clear. It's not. There will be
My
zombies that
senses have picked up
hop in
something.
there. Yep. Hey, Mo. And he didn't even know I was here. I had to actually chop him out of his hiding spot. That's too funny. All right. Actually, having an adrenaline on me just in case I get a broken arm or a broken leg halfway through this place is really nice. And I think there's one more generator. Yeah, it's 3 generators. Doesn't matter. I have to clear the whole area anyways. Perfect. Can of cat food, just eat it and scrap the can real quick. Don't need to take an inventory space right now. This is a big POI with a lot of stuff to loot, so. Oh, there was a button I didn't push, isn't there? Feral out there as well. Oh, and all the lights come on.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Oh, I hear them. Would you stupid drones pushing up against me and I can't move? All right, guys, come on down here. We can... I see a Tom Clark. Now, I think that is a proper name of an individual. I heard another creator talking about it's a guy who paid, put a lot of money into the Kickstarter and got a zombie designed after him. So that supposedly is a real person. Where you at? Right here? Hi, how are you? You be dead. That's what you be. Now, the last time I was in this, I had my first random horde come through, and they actually aimed for this area because this is where I happened to be, I think, when they spawned into the world. Mo just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, and you have a friend behind you, too. Is that a plug? No. Scrap. At least it wasn't empty. It's just not anything I'm looking for. Scrap and scrap. Quick and easy. I do like getting in and out of that as quick as possible because, yeah, bad memories for that place. I don't want to be there when the next wandering horde comes through. This area is lit, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the NVGs for a few. Give me a Mega Crush. Yucca juice is actually pretty good too. Let's just top myself off and use both of them real quick. Toss the glasses and eat some food. Just to give me a loaded gut. Ooh. And, well, no, I'll use that later. For stamina regen if I need it. At least I'm getting decent foods in here. And drinks. Ooh, acid. Thank you. I have so much acid, it's coming out of my ears now.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh. Just go. Just shoot. Sorry for the blinding light, but I was just like backing up and I didn't want to get anywhere near those dogs if I could. I avoided getting bled though, so that's good. Usually those dogs are, Bad city. You don't anything to do with those dogs. How you didn't wake up and all that racket? Oh, 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 oh. Back up, back up. Don't know how long they're going to take to break out, but I'd rather let them break out than be right on top of where they heard the noise. Are you guys upstairs or here? They might be upstairs. And they're already stopping looking for me.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh. Can't shut that door, or I would. Okay, yeah, they're upstairs. They just fall and break. Oh no, they are right here. Alright, they're gonna break out here in a second. Hopefully they didn't damage any loot, but I don't know. Come on guys, break out. Yep, you don't know where I'm at. Sneak attack. Oh. See, sneak works. It's not perfect, but tell me sneak doesn't work. He just ran right past me. I know there's some weird things that the AI can do, but if he had known where I was at, he would have been all over me. It doesn't look like they broke anything, so I'm okay with that. We need to finish clearing the area first, then we'll go back to the loot. Oh, hello. Let's go ahead and use another vitamin. I'm a little low on health, so we'll use that. And just leave the rest. I won't forget. Hold on one second. And we get some acid. Nice. Okay, before we got so rudely interrupted, we were in this area. Let's grab some coffee real quick. And check for acid, and then we'll leave the rest. I'm not going to search the rest of those bins right now. I will take good water, though. All right. Nothing up there to be concerned about. Must be upstairs. Okay, I think the two zombies that I'm seeing on the map are upstairs. They sell for 110. Probably should take them. Don't worry, I still, the quest doesn't get failed because I didn't get out of here before morning. You have to start it before 1 a.m. You have to just get it finished as long as it's been started.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I don't like these stairs. Oh. I do like chopping your head off in a single hit. Oh, no, no. Don't get up. Just stay down for me. That's cool. The sun rising in the morning. Looks cool. Coming right through the thing like that. Through the windows. Must be outside on top. On the roof. Okay, let's get this last generator started. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to let me. I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean I can't start the generator? The quest is still active. Don't do this to me. Ow. Darn it. Hey, stop it. Still haven't cleared the area, though. I haven't been out on the roof yet either, so. There we go. I'm not seeing anybody. It looks like the projectors are on. I got the... Run, rabbit, run. Was nice to come out and drop off all that loot, though. But there's this last zombie. I think last time I couldn't find the zombie, they were over here. Oh, I think when you open up that last one, it opened, because this one was not open. I made sure to look at it too. I was looking at this room going, oh, it's not open yet. Utility worker. Okay, cool. Quest complete. Let's pop the eye candy. Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure that I was looting as I went. I don't think... The drone's taking some more damage. I'm wondering what's damaging the drone. Possibly it bumping into things? I don't know what else it could be. I like this one random tree just growing here and out of the pavement. Oh, I put the lockpicking candy. I might as well pop the lockpicking candy, but I put it away in the bike. Not useful if I keep putting it away in the bike. Oh, come on. In on one would be nice. In on one. Ooh, that's a nice payday, too. Let's add to that. All right, regular dukes. I'm good with that. Okay, not bad. Tier 5 steel armor is not anything to turn your nose up at. Ooh. A tier 5 sniper rifle, even nicer. Unfortunately, I'm not doing an intellect build this. I might be my next run. Would probably, I'm thinking that the next playthrough I do, I'll probably do intellect strength with a touch of agility. Okay, I've got some good stuff out of this place. I am definitely happy with the loot I am seeing today. Oh, that's right, this door gets locked. But I have the magical key that lets me straight through. Oh, nice. Yeah, several tier 5 items. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to open this door. I am going to... it's a little bit until the trader opens up, so I'm going to take the time to scrap this place and then bring you guys back when I'm at the trader. I also like how the UI has been updated to the HUD so that it shows the actual health of your motorcycle Plus, instead of just having the fuel as like a bar, there's actually a percentage there. Loot stage 56, but 37. Why is 56? Okay, so what's the 37? Because that used to be the loot stage. I'll have to keep an eye on it and see if it changes as we go.
Well, I never would have guessed you'd pull.
I'll
you
take
did.
the...
So here you go.
Yeah, I'll take the military gloves. Thank you. Let's get another job from him.
I don't trust you, but
Country business number 5.
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to shoot you with my bow. That was honestly a mistake. No, really, it was a mistake. And I'm kidding. It really was a mistake.
I've got a job.
Clear. Oh, that's a house I know I've done.
Get out of
All right, so then we'll do this one.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you very much. I went ahead and scrapped down. It wasn't that much valuable stuff over there, but still, I think worth it. Where modify. Wait. Now, if I were to scrap you, I would just get the military. I don't get any military parts out of you. Okay. Well, then I don't want to scrap you then. I'm going to get us to this next quest. That was my idea, would to do the nighttime quest, the at least 1, maybe 2 daytime quests with him, trying to finish out his tier 4 quest line, and then I'd also use the remaining time in the day to do some more moving. And then I'm gonna have to have a building episode, basically where I do nothing but, build my base, because there's a lot that needs to get done. What I'm going to be doing this time, it's the same POI, and some people might think that's boring, but I'm going to be building it in a different way this time. What I want to do now is I'm going to go into each of those silos, and I'm going to dig all the way down to the base rock layer, and I'm going to put a solid concrete pillar, maybe even upgrade it to steel. I haven't decided yet. But a solid concrete pillar all the way up to the top, so that it's even more reinforced than it was originally, because I'm going to be extending the wings on either side and building on top or above the trailer area.
I've got a bad feeling
I'm going to
about
be
this.
building a large platform for landing. I need more room to... Oh God, not Butcher Pete's again. Okay, well then we know what we're going to do here. I'm going to go in there and tear through it like there's no tomorrow, and I'll just give you the highlights. I haven't decided yet. Let's see how it goes, if it's play by play as in kill by kill, or if it's just me showing you the final loot. Okay, guys and gals, I'm bringing you back now. Oh my God, do you hear the racket out there? I have a walking horde, and it's a nasty one, so...
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
It won't let me put anything down. Let me try this. If I can't do this, we're dead. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, they're above me already, huh? Okay, well. Goodbye, cruel world? Or are you guys all stuck in there? They're all stuck in there. All right. Come here. Come here. Come here. Feral Steve, huh? That's your name is Steve. Soldier is obvious. So I'm guessing this is a wandering horde that wandered into my POI area. Now there's still 5 or 6 really tough zombies that I need to kill for the quest. So that's why I didn't go forward. I can't have these guys mingling in with my quest zombies. Oh! Darlene, what are you doing up there? Okay, sometimes you just have to break out the pistol and go full-on pistol mode.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That sounds like a lumberjack zombie up there. No. Oh, I missed his name. Darn it. I killed him too quickly. Anybody else? I still hear footsteps up there, but... You're a Feral Joe, and I keep calling you a Kenny. Well, in recognition of Grand Spartan, I think I'll have to keep calling you Kenny. I can't call you anything else. You will be and always shall be a Kenny. I don't know where Grand Spartan got the name, but I love the name Kenny for you. So. At least now I know what your real name is. Oh my lord. Feral irradiated. I think I heard a white. The last time I did this place, there was a white, so. Feral soldier. Pooped out a loot bag. Okay, you are a tourist. Okay, so I'll call you the tourist zombie from now on. I thought he was modeled after the nice. I thought he was modeled after the old fat tourist zombie that they had, but I wasn't sure if that was still what he was considered. Grab the chem station. Ooh, gold. Hold on a second. Hey, come here. Where's my drone? Darn, if I don't keep this thing open, it's going to... Alright, so I'm going to scrap you. Use you. Scrapping you didn't save me any room. Darn it. Don't want to leave a beaker behind. Just in case I need a beaker. If I leave a beaker behind, I'm really going to hate myself. Come on, drone. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You were hiding on me. Take all that, please. And then acid. Pretty please. Acid. Nice. It's getting to the point that I don't even need any more acid, but knowing how hard it is to find, you just never pass up the chance for acid. Check your vending machine real quick. Rockbusters and hackers. Can of pasta.
Hey, not bad.
Ooh,
But
okay,
great.
not bad
Just
either.
Don't let this go to your head.
Well, your reward could have been a little bit better. Could have been a tier 5.
You need work.
House Modern 18.
Well, get
I guess I'll accept that one.
burning daylight.
Oh, please tell me that's not the... Ah, it's a quest. It's a good POI to go through. I've just done it too often. So let's go ahead and remove that one. You know what? because he's not, I'm going to do something I told me, just because I want to see some more quests from him. I'm going to reload real quick.
Power up complete.
This is one of my main reasons for wanting to move to those other towns, is because the
Interested in a
pool
gig?
of businesses that I have. Come on.
Are you
I like doing the drive-in, but I just did the drive-in.
I got a job for you.
House all
What's the matter? Chicken?
you're an ass.
I don't trust you, but I'll give you a chance.
Okay,
to
a
prove
tier 4 apartment. Now I know of a tier 5
yourself.
apartment.
Glad you came
I don't
to
know of a
set
tier
us free.
4 apartment. Is that in Jenny's? It is. Okay, well, I haven't seen that trader in a while. Can I do that today? That's probably going to have to wait till tomorrow, because that sounds like it's going to be a substantial time sink. But what I'll do is I will get myself over there so that first thing tomorrow morning when I start up the next day on camera, we'll be right outside of it. I had tier 3 pants. So those tier 5 pants will be nice. And then my tactical, oh, this is actually a better tactical rifle. So I'm going to take that with me. I'm going to take this with me to remind me to swap that out. You know, let's take all of my Horde Knight weapons and armor with me, just so that I can review what I have there versus what I have here. I will not be using night vision for Horde Knights. I light up the area pretty good, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. Trying to decide if I want to create an area. I don't think I'll be using this anytime soon. Drone.
Great to see you, Master.
Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Can you hold some of this for me, please? Thank you. I want to... cancel. Guess I have to destroy it that way. Recipes, and I need 5 for... Of course. I think there's a few rocks. The great thing about the winter biome, you can always find rocks because they stand out so well. Craft. I'm going to go ahead and move that campfire now. Or if I don't, I'll just forget it. And I actually will place it the same orientation that I did before. Let's go to advanced. Oh, it even let me put it in upside down because it's supported, because it's in an open. Oh man, that would be, I don't know. I think I want it further away. I think I like it right there. Okay, that, for me, I think that's really cool. No, it's not like the end all be all. I know that. But I still think it's you know, it's different. It's odd. I will be bringing more supplies so I can boil more stuff while I'm here. But now I can have fire right there. Oh, and it gives a nice sideways glow to the base now. Okay, that's pretty cool. I did not know I could. I know I did it there. I was surprised, but being able to put it upside down could have possibilities too. Very, very interesting. I'm glad I stopped by and checked that out. Off to the house. You know, for some reason, this place has never come up as a quest. What is that? Damn foe. Damn phony pizza and taco? Tony's Tacos. Why pizza, Tony's Tacos, Laplace and Damn Foe. I guess they're different restaurants with, I don't know. But I know I've started this one already. Because I was looking to see if this is someplace I wanted to possibly set up as a base. I guess we could run it as a quick...
My senses have picked up something.
Lord! Jumped on top of a dog almost. That scared the hell out of me. Oh, did I just find the final loot? No. Oh, not the final loot, but I definitely found several zombies. Okay, decent food. Thank you. Get any more, please? Hey, some pumpkins. I know what I'm doing with the pumpkins. I've done it in a past season, and I cannot wait. I'm growing some pumpkins. They will not be turned into seeds. So this is the pizza place. And, you know, a pizza oven. This is... I don't know what kind of food this would be. The name didn't make it obvious to me. Or maybe I'm just naive, but... Hey, Tom Clark. Go down quickly, Bo. This is a yo. Hey. Oh. Nice. And a steel axe upgrade. I will take that. I'll look at it later, but thank you. Ooh. Oh, okay, this is the final loot over here. Why am I not using eye candy? Yeah, because it's not a quest and I'm just doing a smash and grab. Run through a POI that I've never been through before. And of course I'm going probably complete, you know, butt backwards through it, but... You're hungry? Well, isn't that convenient? Here, have a hobo stew. That make you feel better there, buddy? I sure hope so. Like I said, I've done the upstairs in this place. But that was, I kind of ran in there, said, looks kind of cool. Not really what I'm looking for a living location. And then just moved on real quick. Only took me a few minutes to decide that, no, it's not what I want. Oh man, he had, I was gonna say, did I take both his arms off? I only took one arm off. I was gonna say, I de-armed him. Har har, I made it funny. Oh, more food. This is a good one for food. Several different food establishments in it. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I don't know if it's my game stage. I'm 135 loot stage in here right now. Make sure that's accurate. Yep, 135. And that 36 went up to 37, but I don't know what that number is anymore. Or the 35 went up to 37. It took me so long to figure that out the first time. Now I'm completely confused because there's something else that says loot stage on it now. I'll take a coffee with me. Well, that was actually pretty quick, smash and grab. I will check the area up here to see if there's anything else up here or if any zombies respawned. Get back to my bike and drop this stuff off real quick, though. You know, if you were a horse, I could probably whistle for you, make my life a little bit easier, but you're not, so I can't. Any zombie respawns in here? Not in that main room. Ooh, bookshelf. Surprised I missed bookshelves the last time. I usually keep my eyes open for that, but obviously I missed it.
senses have picked up something.
Oh yeah. Probably from the roof, from above me. Zombie nurse right there. Oh, where are you coming from? Run, 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 run. How did you follow me? Must have gone all the way through the building to follow me up. Another abrasion. Let's heal that up. Well, meat delivery system, thank you very much. Oh, wow. There's like several oh man, this is like air conditioner central. If you're looking to scrap air conditioners, yeah, come over here. There's a ton of them. All concentrated for all the different, this must be the HVAC system for the entire building. Wow. Yeah, that's a ton of scrap right there. Bird's nests do make me nervous. But I see no vault. Oh, I see a bear butt over there, though. Let's use this. I'm kind of willy-nillying this, and I'm taking a lot of hits. Probably best to have some,
Master, we are not alone.
Did I hear a growl? That sure is what it sounded like. Why are you up here? How did I aggro you? Seriously, how did I aggro you? You're like... weird. I mean, I see the bear. Bear's far enough, it shouldn't aggro on me. Ooh, this could be good. Working sift tools, trucks usually are really nice. I'm so disappointed. That's what happens when I get my expectations up too high. I'm like, oh my God, working sift tools, guys, they're totally amazing. You have to loot these. Like every time I open this, it's like a pile of gold. And the game's like, hey, are you still excited if I just give you frames? My response is like, no. I do like how the backpack is turning yellow, this little circle, telling me that I'm getting full. So that's really cool. Guess I'll search the cars out here really quick just to see if there's anything worthwhile. But my guess is not. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I do want to try to make another run out to the new base location and drop off some more supplies. I've got a lot of loot from the quests we did today and the POIs. So I've been Critical. This has been 7 Days to Die on Alpha 20. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.